Good afternoon, folks. The 2019 Annual Awards Banquet here at Big Sky Raceway.
All right, I'm going to talk on here just as PA. Folks, if you would, we are so glad to see so many of you here tonight. I believe this is the biggest banquet we've had now in several years, and we're really, really glad that so many of you came out tonight. Because again, there's a lot of people back there. If you would, just kind of keep the noise down so everybody can hear what's going on. Can you hear us back there now? All right, much better. Okay, Brock, we're in good shape now. So once again, welcome to the 2019 Annual Racing Awards Banquet for both Beach Bend Raceway Park and Music City Raceway. We are certainly glad you're here. It was an exciting 2019, and we are all fired up for an even better 2020. Rick and Brock and Mom and Dad, one thing we all want you to know, we couldn't be here, we couldn't do what we do without the countless hours that our employees put in at this racetrack. We do it, we kind of have to, right? But our employees don't have to. And if y'all don't know, you don't think about it, a lot of them give up 3 days a week to be at the racetrack, and I can tell you it's not because they're, making $1 bazillion, it's because they love the sport that you guys love and gals love. That's why they do it. They love the sport and they want to be there. So if you are an employee of either racetrack, please stand so we can recognize you. Hours, a lot of 16-hour days. Not a lot of people would do it unless they really love what they were doing. All right, what do you think, Brock?
Yeah, on top of that, we also couldn't be here tonight without all you racers. Great racers of sport. Beach Bend Raceway, Music City Raceway. Thank you all for racing with us all season long. We're glad to have you with us tonight. And sponsors, we couldn't do it without all our great sponsors. We've got a lot of great sponsors at both racetracks. But thank you to our sponsors, Quick Fuel Technology, Holly Performance Products, Ryan Steakhouse, Jigs.com, Phelps Towing, O'Reilly's Auto Parts, ATM Innovation, Renegade Race Fuels, Oakley Motorsports are just some of the sponsors. Charlotte's probably got a few more to add. You want to have them stand up?
Yeah, if you're any of those people Brock just called off, stand up so we can recognize you, please. In addition to those, oh Lord, who let him in? Hey, Doug Fresh. Hey, I said, who let you in? At Music City, we're fortunate to have Quick Fuel as a major sponsor. We're also fortunate to have All Things Chrome as a major sponsor. We also have the Bob Frensley dealership as a sponsor for the last several years. And if you haven't heard, the Frensleys have sold their dealership and it has a new name now. And I don't know if they're going to be friendly to drag racing or not. So if you're in the market for a Mopar, go by there and talk up racing at the new dealership. We also have lots of smaller sponsors like, Hilltop Pawn and Loan. I don't know if Jeff's here tonight. If you are, Jeff, stand up. Texas Roadhouse going to sponsor forever. Duke's Wrecker Service. I don't know if Charlie's here. Sanders Auto. David or Glenn. Either one of you guys here. Hoffman's Body Shop. And the RacingBaker.com himself, Mr. Michael Boatwright. Music City sponsors. If I called you out and you haven't stood up, please stand up at this time. Oh, I left out Donovan Grant. You're the only one here. Bag or bucks. Stand up, Donovan. There we go. Donovan is going to be filming this tonight. Donovan, you have to tell us later where they can catch it, okay? Where can they catch it?
Probably on BRB TV, more
All right,
likely.
BRB.
TV.
Okay, we'll let you know exactly. We're live right now, great, okay. No bad words, okay. Now, once again, we do appreciate all our sponsors. We couldn't do it without them either. All right, the caterers are ready. Everybody ready for dinner? All right. Before we eat, we are fortunate to have a Racers for Christ chaplain here tonight, Mr. Michael Scott. He works at Music City part of the time too, and we're very fortunate to have him. And he's going to say grace, and then Brock and Rick are going to figure out who gets to eat first. Michael.
Thank you all for being here tonight. If I could get everybody to remove their hats and bow for the blessing. Dear kind, gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we just thank you once again for allowing us to come together tonight, Lord, and fellowship with each other and have a good time. But Lord, we just want to take this time to thank you for the food that we're about to receive. Lord, just nourish it to our body's use. And Lord, we just thank you for everything that you do for us and keeping us safe. And keep the praise things in your name. Amen.
I think we need to flip the lanes. Has Rick got his Trump quarter? Has anybody got a Trump coin?
James Bond, you make my Trump order.
Have you got a coin? Have you got a quarter? Anybody got a quarter? All right, we'll do heads, left side. It's my left, so heads left on my side, right lane, tails. Go for it. Heads. It is tails. Right lane going first. Start the back. All right, back tables first. Get some Renegade stuff away. Renegade Goodie Bag, thank you to CC for bringing stuff out tonight. So get your tickets out for Renegade. It is ticket number 148495. 495. Right here. Come on up. We'll get back to them in just a little bit. We'll go ahead and start with some awards. So once again, I want to thank everybody out for coming out tonight. Hope everybody had a good look at the pool. Once again, thank you to the sponsors for bringing some gold prizes to give away. They help to us all season long, not only tonight. Thank you all for coming out. Now we're Charlotte. All along. Go ahead and talk about 2020 a little bit. Some of the, not many changes coming up on the Beach Bend side. I'll let Charlotte talk about Music City. I know one big thing that several bracket racers have talked to me about is the Division III bracket finals are moving to Norwalk for Beach Bend Raceway. They've been in Indianapolis for the last 20-some years probably. So anxious to see what happens with the move to Norwalk. I know it's a further trip from us. We're the southernmost track in Division III. So I know it'll be a harder toll on everybody. It's about a 6.5, 7-hour trip, I think. But the Bader family at Norwalk really wanted that race bad, so I'm anxious to see what they do with it. I think there'll be some changes and hopefully some added excitement back into the bracket final. So we'll see what happens with that. Also a big change though, they are allowing Division III, and I think Division II you can drive 2 cars in the same, different categories. Same car in 2 different categories. So you can run your Pro and Super Pro car in the same car. Like most of you are used to, but it's been something that's been held out of the bracket finals for several years, but they have made that change.
Yeah, Brock's right. I went to the Division III banquet this year, the rules meeting, and also frequent to the Division II one, and that we fought hard at in both divisions to get you guys able to take one car and run 2 classes in the bracket finals. A lot of you do it every week with us, and we just felt like that was only fair to make that long haul, because guess what? Division II is going to Rockingham this year. So it's a long haul, but that's where we're going. So just start making plans now. You take one car and run 2 classes. So ours is I believe it's the second weekend in October for Division II. Other than that, both of our schedules will be out soon. I told a secret to a small bunch here tonight, but weather permitting, we're going to kick off with a $5,000 race the last Saturday in February. So get ready.
Beach bid season, we're going to take a few more weeks off. I'm still enjoying some home time. I don't know if any of you know this, but I got to say a big thank you to my wife, Rebecca. She's here tonight. We had our second child this winter, so we got 2. So I'm going to enjoy a few more weekends at home. But we get started Sunday, March 1st. We're going to do a Sunday test and tune and then roll into our regular stuff the next weekend with Saturday test and tune and Sunday bracket racing. So won't be long.
Yeah, and I told you we're having a $5,000 race the last Saturday in February, but we will be open the first Sunday in February for our first test and tune session prior to the Super Bowl. Come on out, do some racing, you'll get home in time for the Super Bowl. Every Sunday in February, weather permitting, and you know what? In this day and age, Rick and I talked about it. If Saturday looks great and Sunday looks bad, we might do a flip-flop on you. So check us out on Facebook. We may decide to block those days in February. All right, this time we're going to jump into our awards categories. All right, at this time, we're going to start with the Music City champions. Is Mr. Phil Bodiford here? Phil, there you are. All right, the first category we're going to recognize tonight for Music City Raceway is our RacingMaker.com Super Street Champion. He is Mr. Phil Bodiford, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about it before he comes up here. Every Tuesday night at Music City, we run a Super Street class. You got to be street legal to run it, but at the end of the season, we gave away over $3,000 in October on a Tuesday night for the points finishers. The way it worked, we had 16 qualifiers. You qualify in individual months, so you don't have to come every single race, but you can win the month of April and not come back, I guess, but it's so much fun if you want to. But the Super Street class paid out over $3,000 in October this year in a 16-car shootout. Mr. Phil Bodiford is this year's winner. His name will be engraved on this Antoine Brown Pistons trophy here. He's also going to win. He also won a big check that night, and tonight we're going to award him with another trophy and a champion's jacket. So come on up, Phil Bodiford. Congratulations. We also got a big gold chain that had money sign on it. We really pimped him out for Tuesday night racing.
Yeah, a little speech here for Phil. We're waiting for Donovan Grant, his agent, to come up here and help him out. Here, we'll get your speech. Congratulations.
I just want to say thanks to Rick, Charlotte, and all the crew and staff at Untitled Raceway. About 4 years ago, I decided to take my BMW and see what drag racing was all about. And it really made me feel welcome. It encouraged me, and it made me want to come back. I tell everybody, I was very lucky to win this. It was 16 of us in the finals. And if I raced all 16 of those guys, they'd all beat me 4 out of 5 times. And I was very lucky. So am I going to get back this trophy, a jacket? Am I going to get back the $1,500 I won? No one.
And I'd say we couldn't do that class without the sponsorship of racingbanker.com. So if you're looking to buy a house or refinance a house, go to racingbanker.com. Look up Mr. Michael Boatwright. He's that class sponsor. He and Mr. Klepp and Thomas Huckenback are kind of the brainchild of that whole series. And we've been doing it how many years, Thomas? 4, 5? It's been a while now, anyway. It's a great series on Tuesday night. Mr. Kleppinator back there. All right, the next category for Music City Raceway is our Hoffman's Body Shop and Team Carson Junior Dragster class. It was hotly contested this year. Literally, there were 3 different kids who could have won this category. Came down to the final couple of races. Matter of fact, the 2nd and 3rd place changed at the last minute. So it was very hotly contested, but this year, finishing in 5th place was Keith Thornbuckle. 4th place was Adeline Atkinson. 3rd place was Mr. Jacob Poss. And our runner-up this year was Shelby Thurman. Come on up, Shelby. I also have checks for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. If you're here, come on up.
Congratulations, Shelby. Words of wisdom.
First, I would like to thank my mom and dad, and I want to thank my dad for taking me all these travels, and always helping me with my race car, and my mom for putting up the money and putting up with me. And I'd like to thank God because He was there with me the whole way. And I'd also like to thank my good luck charm, my little cousin up in heaven, who was with me every class I make. Thank you.
All right, she's the one that got me in trouble along with Nina one night because she was broadcasting live on Facebook, and we had that winner at the track night where every class wins to find out who's number 1. So it was what, 2 o'clock at night or something like that? And she's like 001 and she's in the finals running. Clap. No. Who's who running the finals? Little Daryl, that's right. In the final, the round before, that's right. So we always run junior separate from all of the cars. And that night she rolls up in the lanes cars and says, I don't want to run separate, bring it on. Started trash talking, right? I guess. So it's live. The next morning I get a call from Rich going, yeah, who did? I go, oh, okay, we did. But congratulations, it was very well done.
All right, this young lady, I believe she led the whole year, but I think she got nervous there toward the end because didn't know if it was going to work out or not. But our champion this year for junior dragsters, she's won several years now, Miss Emily Norrod. Come on up, Emily. Yeah, you had to say a speech. Mom and Dad are right there. You got to thank somebody.
I just want to thank my family.
All right, I'm going to start out with my Saturday night categories. We run 2 classes on Saturday night at Beach Bend Raceway, the O'Reilly Saturday Night Shootout. And new for this year, Phelps Towing Junior Street. I'll start with O'Reilly Shootout first. If I call your name, come on up for a points check, recognizing the top 8 points finishers. School Bus Jim Marshall, John Gray, Ronnie Meredith, David Pascal, Chris Cowles, and Joey Litterini. For those of you that don't know our O'Reilly Shootout, we're both classes now on Saturday night. We qualify, do 2 rounds qualifying, base it on reaction time, ladder them for eliminations, do points for qualifying and round wins. So it's a fun Saturday night program. All the guys have a good time with it. We're glad to race with us. Joseph Russell finished the season, 3 runner-up finishes, and he is your O'Reilly Saturday night runner-up.
I'd just like to say the series is a fun series to run. We ladder up. We don't get to pick who we race. We do it by reaction time. It's been pretty fun. We race with a bunch of good guys.
All right, and your champion this year, returning multi-time O'Reilly Saturday Night Champion, Big Earl Talley. Big Earl finished the season with 6 class wins, 1 runner-up. This is his 3rd championship in a row, is that right? Congratulations, Earl.
Yeah, I wish I had a better year on Sunday than I did Saturday night. You take what you can take, right? This year was kind of special for me. I got to race with my son. Of course, he done pretty good in the junior street. So we had a couple of double ups this year, so that was real nice. I want to thank all the usual suspects. Of course, Dave, Angela, that always take care of me. All my friends that take care of me. Dallas, all the crew. And y'all do a good job. Appreciate everything y'all do. And most important, God. Thank Him.
Yeah, what do you think about the trophy championship checks? That's something new for this year. Clayton Clark, MGM, put that together for us. I thought it turned out pretty cool. All right, moving into Phelps Towing Junior Street. This is a new class for us this year. Had a lot of fun with it, exciting. NHRA Junior Street competition allows kids as young as 13 years old to ride shotgun, the parents ride shotgun. They drive, limited to 9 seconds and slower in the 8th mile, street legal vehicles. So it was a new class for us this year. Thank you to Phelps Towing for coming on board and helping support and pay the points fund. Recognizing the top 5 finishers. So if you're here with us tonight, Ashton Hughes, Robert Phelps III, and Ethan Coulter, come on up. very successful year behind the wheel of his Camaro, on his way to a runner-up finish in the Junior Street Championship. Duncan racked up 3 class wins, 2 runner-up finishes, and also picked up the Division III NHRA High School Championship up in Indianapolis.
I'd like to just give a quick thanks to my papa, my dad, and the rest of the family. I had a really fun time racing this in the class this season. Really, the only thing I have left to say is to my fellow competitors, bring a friend out, bring some more people next year. Thank you.
We had a good turnout in Junior Street. I think we had a total of 23 different kids that joined in on competition this year. We had a lot of fun with it. Look forward to next year with it also. Mr. Gage Gould won the very first Junior Street race at Beach Bend way back in April. At 13 years old, he had a great season. Drove his Mustang to 3 class wins and 4 runner-up finishes. Mr. Gage Gould, your Phelps-Tone Junior Street champion.
I want to thank my family for letting me be able to race this year. I want to thank Dallas and Brock for putting this on this year. For me to have the chance to race this young and had fun. And I want to thank my competitors for showing up and just being.
We got some cold hard cash up here. Emily, come on back up.
Emily, you left some money up here, Emily. We'll take a picture of you, gentlemen. Hey, Junior Street, we're running it at Music City Raceway also, so just to let you know, it's a new class for us this year. You'll be running with a trophy class, because we have so many classes at Music City Raceway. Say if there's 7 or 8 of you, you'll run each other, and then you just blend in with trophies. So that's what we're doing at Music City. We talked about that. In Rockingham, they'll have a Junior Street class for Division II also. So there will be a Junior Street class at Music City. You'll run with a trophy class, and then you blend it in, like the one left over runs the rest of the trophy class. Usually gets a little busy, but you also have your own class, same rules, at Music City Raceway for Junior Street. That way we'll have the 13-year-old that go to Montgomery run for $50,000. No, that's all right, some of you caught that. Okay, Charlotte, you want to add anything to that?
Nope, we do it by the book. We're on Facebook. Okay, let's jump back into the Music City Raceway champions now. We are going to roll right along and look at our Sanders Street Legal Trophy champions. Sanders Auto, David and Luke Sanders do a great job supporting street and sportsman racing at Music City Raceway that we've been doing a long time. This was another very hotly contested class. At Music City Raceway, if you want to race 3 nights a week, you can, just like up here. And the young man that ended up winning this class this year, I think we saw him every time the gates were open. This year, the top finishers, 5th place was Desiree Sutton, 4th place was Joseph Russell, 3rd place was Camden Holder. And finishing this year, he gets a check, a big plaque, a trophy, and a jacket. Our winner, I'm sorry, I'm getting out of order here. Our runner-up this year was in a tight battle with our champion. They went back and forth all year long. Mr. Austin Fuqua is the runner-up this year. He gets a trophy and a check, and we decided Austin was in 17 final rounds this year. 17 final rounds. So come on up. Austin Fuqua, this year's runner-up. Now, if you don't know Austin Fuqua, he comes from a good bloodline. His daddy is Gil, his mama is Tara. They have both worked at the track, both of them on the starting line. How about that? The only husband and wife team I can ever remember working on the starting line at the racetrack. But Austin is their son and is doing an awesome job, and we appreciate it. Austin, a few words?
Just like to thank my family and fellow editor and all the people that work at the racetrack.
Thank you, Austin. And right now, racers, we're going to go to our runner-up. That's Austin Fuqua, our winner, coming up next.
All right, I told you, Austin and the young man who won this class, they battled all year long. Austin was in 17 finals. Jordan Johnson was in 20. That's how close it was. This year's Sanders Automotive Street Legal Trophy champion is Mr. Jordan Johnson. Come on up, Jordan. I asked Jordan earlier, what's he doing with all these trophies? He's having to build a new room to put them in. All right, Jordan, I know you want to thank somebody. Come on over here.
I'd like to thank my dad and all the staff at Music City Raceway.
I got a good picture. There was somebody said something good out there. All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Congratulations. And I guess you had to build an extra room to put those trophies in, right? All right, Racer Super Gas is next. So.
All right, this year we competed Super Gas again this year, and I'm happy to report to you that we have the possibility of 2 sponsors for Super Gas next year at Music City Raceway, which will mean we'll be able to do that program again. So we're very happy to have back Jeff and Jennifer Webb as a sponsor, and we got one more surprise one we'll tell you about very soon to help support a Super Gas program at Music City Raceway. This year we had about 8 races scheduled. We had some that got rained out, but it was again hotly contested, and this year's number 5 finisher was Mr. Rob Stegall. Number 4 is Kenny Threet. Number 3 was Mr. Wayne White. This year's Super Gas runner-up was W.T. Shane. I don't believe he was able to be here tonight. And the champion in Super Gas, and I would love to know how many of these he's won, because it's several now. This year's Super Gas champion, Mr. Steve Whitlow. Steve couldn't be here tonight either, so we'll give his trophy and award to him.
All right. Beach Bend side, I'm going to slide into Phelps Towing quarter-mile trophy. Quarter-mile trophy contested on Sunday at Beach Bend, recognizing the top 5 points finishers. Mr. Luke Wiseman, don't believe he's here tonight, but John Gray and Chris Cowles had a tie for 3rd and 4th. John Gray is here with us. Larry Key and Joseph Russell found themselves in familiar territory this year, 1st and 2nd in the points chase late in the season. But this year the tables were turned and champion wasn't decided in a single race runoff. Larry Key drove to 2 class wins, 3 runner-up finishes to become the Phelps Towing quarter-mile trophy runner-up. Mr. Larry Key.
Thank God for tech points.
All right. Joseph Russell had an outstanding season this year in his S10 pickup truck. 6 final round appearances, 3 class wins, 3 runner-ups, as well as 3 semi-final finishes. Joseph Russell drove S10 to a Phelps Towing quarter-mile trophy championship.
Well, it was a good year. I'd like to thank Beach Bend, all the track vendors, keeping the track good, all my friends there, Andre, Ronnie, racing all year, Tony.
All right, Grind Steakhouse Sportsman category. For the 2nd year in a row, it wasn't won by Leon. Missed Leon tonight. Maybe a couple years from some morning. Anyway, recognizing the top 8 points finishers and sportsmen. So if you're here, come on up. Joseph Russell. Gonna get a workout coming back up to the stage. Larry Key, Earl Talley, Linda Ratliff, Larry Fleming, and Logan Kirby tied for 3rd and 4th. Chris Cowles had a great run in the sportsman class this year. Finished with 1 class win that came during the Kentucky State Championship race in September. Picked up a cool Wally plaque. And it was enough to propel him into the 2nd place points finish for sportsman. This year's Ryan Steakhouse Sportsman class crowns another new champion. Jerry Woods drove an S10 pickup truck with 1 class win and 2 runner-up finishes, one at the Sports National Open in May, 2 semifinal finishes, and that consistency paid off for Woods as he is his first sportsman class championship at Beach Bend Raceway. Mr. Jerry Woods.
everyone being here tonight. I got a special thanks to the son, mine, the truck that we drive. And I got a special thanks to all my buddies that helped me race, Joe, and Steve, and my wife, Kitty, putting up with it. Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a quick break from the awards. Go back into some door prizes, so you want to stretch your legs for a minute. Get your tickets out. Pull for a $100 gift card from ATM Innovation. ATM Innovation gift card number 597. Ticket number 597. Anybody got 597?
This will be good. Yeah.
ATM Innovation. Miss Angela Neely back there, her daddy Marvin, her husband Tim, everybody, they are going to be our other super gas sponsor at Music City Raceway. Thank you. Okay, we have some Racers for Price stickers too. If you want one, when Michael comes around, just wave him down. We're going to change gears up here for a minute, do something else for a few minutes. We're going to do some of the balloting awards. Guys, we changed things up a couple of years ago and started doing online balloting awards because we weren't getting a whole lot of people voting. Boy, this year did we ever. We had lots and lots and lots of votes. So we're going to do one of them first. I'm going to do Best Appearing Car from Music City Raceway. So this year for Music City Raceway, the nominees for Best Appearing Car were Tommy Neely, Kel Loudon, Steve Thurman, Josh Green, Gil Fuquay, and Jordan Johnson. And the winner, Best Appearing Car from Music City Raceway 2019 goes to Steve Thurman. Well, he's surprised. I want a speech for sure. These are interesting because they don't know they're coming. Congratulations, Steve. Glad we can speak to you.
All right, that's one thing everybody will go very unexpected. Here we go. Trump 2020.
That's okay. We do it at the end because we can do it too. All right. The next award we're going to do, Ballot Award, is for Best Appearing Junior Dragster. The 2019 nominees for Best Appearing Junior Dragster at Music City Raceway are Maddie Head, Gage Blair, Shelby Thurman, Emily Morrod, Adeline Atkinson, and Heath Hornbuckle. And this year's Best Appearing Junior Dragster for Music City Raceway is Shelby Thurman. Congratulations, Shelby.
I'd like to thank the dude who did my car. Thank you.
And the dude that helped him pull your car. Dude. Hey, whoever practices dude on it? The dude. The dude. You want to get next one, we're supposed to know. Best appearing motorcycle, the nominees are Jordan Rice, John Markham, Lee Pander, Rick Scott Jr., Bailey Miles, and Ronnie Will. I don't know who it is. Who is it? Who is it? 2019 Music City Raceway. Best appearing motorcycle goes to
Bailey Miles.
Congratulations, Bailey Miles. Bailey Miles.
And I want to brag on Bailey while she's coming up here. She said, oh no, don't do that. I didn't know until last year I was working a business fair at Western Kentucky University, College of Business, and I'm behind my little booth for Beach Bend, and Bailey hollers, hey, Miss Charlotte. I said, what are you doing here? This young lady just graduated in December with a degree in economics. Back of my heart, because I have an accounting degree from there too. So now she works for the state of Tennessee, so y'all watch out. Congratulations, Bailey.
I would like to thank my boyfriend, Jordan Wines. He painted my bike for me, so hit him up if you need a paint job.
All right, moving to the Beach Bend Raceway Best Appearing Awards for 2019. Best Appearing Car nominees: Derek Adams, Jeremy Duncan, Larry Key, Kel Loudon, Angel Hardaway, and Tom Flowers. Your 2019 Best Appearing Car at Beach Bend Raceway. Mr. Tom Flowers.
Who was driving the car when it looked good?
I'm not much of a speech, but I like to thank whoever painted it. I don't know who painted it, put on shiny paint on it. Appreciate it.
All right, Best Appearing Junior Dragster at Beach Bend Raceway. Nominees: Jackson Summers, Hunter Davis, Maddie Head, Grant Cook, Gage Blair, and Austin Benson. Your 2019 Best Appearing Junior Dragster goes to Austin Benson. Austin, I believe that was a new car you all got this year, wasn't it? Look at you. Where'd you get it from?
All right, congratulations to all the winners so far. We're going to do the next category we're going to do is the Music City Raceway Rookie Racer of the Year. This one is interesting because there are a lot of folks who deserve this year. The nominees for the Music City Raceway Rookie of the Year are Jacob Haas, Caden Taylor, Jordan Johnson, Austin Fuquay, Anthony Short, Chase Green, and Taylor Payfall. And this year's Rookie of the Year from Music City Raceway is
Jordan Johnson. How many trophies does he have?
more than 20.
More than 20 trophies. Jordan Johnson. I heard Lynn was building an extension to the room with some extra shelving and stuff like that. Now, watch out. He's going to do a really long speech, so you better catch this here.
I'd like to thank my dad and everyone for voting.
Congratulations. Great job.
All right, we're going to do one more for Music City Raceway. The category that's up now is Mechanic of the Year. This one's pretty special too, because we all know that all these drivers wouldn't be where they are if they didn't have a good mechanic behind them. This year's 2019 Mechanic of the Year nominees for Music City Raceway are Kenneth Hardaway, Troy Page, Ronnie Smith, Katie Fields, Donnie Neely, and Steve Thurman. The 2019 Mechanic of the Year for Music City Raceway is Donnie Neely. Donnie's been doing this for a long time, but he really got my attention this year when he got behind John Bradford's dragster and drove it. And drove it very well, he did. Come on up, Mr. Donnie Neely. Not sure how many hot rods he keeps going, but it's a bunch.
Thank y'all, I really appreciate this. Appreciate it.
Moving back to Beach Bend Raceway, next category, Rookie Racer of the Year. Nominees include Anthony Short, Jonathan Horton, Austin Watson, Avery Duncan, Mason Summers, and Corey Barnes. The 2019 Rookie Racer of the Year, Beach Bend Raceway, Mr. Avery Duncan.
Wow. I'd like to give another thanks to all the voters out there that voted for me. It's been one heck of a season with 3 wins in the Junior Street category, a couple runner-up finishes in Junior Street and Sportsman, and moving on to win the G3 High School Championship. It's been one heck of a ride this season. I hope to continue it next year. Thank you.
Great season indeed. I bet he's ready to get in that super stocker, isn't he? All right, moving on to Mechanic of the Year. Nominees: Scotty Davis, Adam Klein, John Craighead, Jamie Summers, Gary Barnes, Elwood Duncan. 2019 Mechanic of the Year. Sure knows how to tune a junior dragster to back-to-back championships, Mr. Scott Davis.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for bringing me up in this sport. I'd like to thank y'all for giving me a place to race. And I'd like to thank all the other parents and the kids for just coming out and having a good time.
Okay, we are going to jump back into some champions now. All right, we're going to jump into the Music City Raceway Pro Bike Champions. This year we have checks. If I call your name, come on up, you got a check. Finishing tied for 5th this year in our Duke's Record Service Pro Bike category is Mr. Ronnie Woodall Sr. and Clark Connell. If you're here, come on up. Finishing 4th is Mr. Todd Roberts. And finishing 3rd, and I know he's here, Mr. Marcus Dowling. Come on up. Actually, Marcus is listed as 3 here, but there was a tie for 2nd and 3rd, so he is officially a runner-up as well. Marcus, congratulations. Congratulations, time for runner-up, Mr. Marcus Dowling and Ronnie Woodall Jr.
I think my old lady would help me. I don't know what to do, but I enjoy it all the time. Cold weather, you come right on out there and fun. Y'all keep it safe in this way. Don't stress. I love y'all. Thank you.
I thought you weren't going to say anything. I thought you were saying that.
Our other runner-up in the Music City Raceway Pro Bike class was Mr. Ronnie Woodall Jr. I don't believe he's here tonight, so congratulations to Ronnie Woodall Jr. All right, in the Pro Bike category, Music City Raceway this year, one young lady stood out and above and ended up our champion. Bailey Miles was in several final rounds. We're thinking 3 or 4. She also was runner-up in the Gamblers Race at the bracket finals and was a semi-finalist at the Division II bracket finals. So this year's Pro Bike champion, Music City Raceway, is Miss Bailey Miles.
Well, I'd like to thank Rick and Charlotte for their support of the bike class for the Raceway, and I'd like to thank all the staff, and my dad, and boyfriend, and friends, and all the racetrack and everyone that supports me and having this Raceway.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
All right, moving on along, we're going to the Music City Raceway Sportsman category. Texas Roadhouse Sportsman. If you're here, you got to check. If I call your name out, come on up. Finishing in 5th place is Austin Duquay. Come on up, Austin. Finishing in 4th place, Mr. Rule Dallin. Our 3rd place finisher in the sportsman category was Mr. Jordan Johnson. Come on up, Jordan. And this year's runner-up in the sportsman category was none other than the Klepinator, Mr. Thomas Kleppen. This would be Klepinator and Mini Me.
Finished second again. Finished second from Leon now, Bill Crutcher. So, that's your man.
Congratulations, Thomas. All right, Thomas, I didn't know you'd been runner-up that many times. A few times coming. But this year it was very, very hotly contested. This year, the young man who finished in the champion's position for our sportsman category has been around a while. I alluded to it earlier. He used to work the starting line of Music City Raceway. The whole family is now racing. I found out just tonight officially. His daughter, who waited on him in the concession stand last year, she's going to race this year too. So I have an opening. This year's Texas Roadhouse Sportsman Champion, Mr. Gil Duquay. We figured out Gil had about 10 final round appearances this year, so congratulations to Mr. Gil Duquay.
Moving into the Jegs.com Junior Dragster category, Beach Bend Raceway, recognizing the top 5 points finishers. So So we had a tie for 5th place this year, Mr. Hunter Adams. Mason Summers, come on up. 4th place finisher, Parker DeWeese. And 3rd place, Connor Adams. All right. Mr. Jackson Summers drove his American flag dragster to a 2nd place points finish this year at Jakes.com Juniors. Finished the year strong with 1 class win, 3 runners-up, and 2 semifinal finishes. Mr. Jackson Summers.
I'm thankful to get to race, and I'm thankful to God because with Him, all things are possible. I'm thankful for my mama and daddy who take me to races and help me with everything. I want to thank my Minnie and Papa of Summers Farms for being the best sponsors. I'm thankful for Roy Hill for all of his support he's given me from day one. Thank you to all of you who cheer us on, us juniors on from stage and lights. We are the future of drag racing, and we appreciate all of your encouragement and support. That's all.
Hunter Davis's championship chase began early this season as he won right out of the gate. Very first race of the year on March. While the middle of the season may have been a lull for the bounty hunter, Davis turned it around for the final stretch, winning the final 4 races of the season, clinching back-to-back Jakes.com Junior Dragster Championships. Mr. Hunter Adams. Or Hunter Davis.
First of all, I'd like to thank God, thank my grandma, mom, and dad, and it's been a great season. And I might notice that I'm like a lot taller than them. They're really good. They gave me some tough races, I'll tell you. And can't wait till next season.
Where's Don? Don, come on up here for a second. Folks, if y'all don't know this man, you need to get to know him. Don Kennedy has kicked in some bonus money for a few of the champions this year. He works for Haggerty Insurance, and he can fix you up for insurance for your race car, trailer, all of that stuff. So if you don't have it, get with him. It's very affordable. So anyway, moving into the combo category. Quick Fuel Super Stock Combo. The championship this year was a battle of first generation wheel standing Camaros. Oddly enough, both second generation drivers driving family vehicles. Ryan Haig finished the combo season with 1 win and 1 runner-up. He came up just 3 rounds shy in the points chase, but finished second place in the Quick Fuel Super Stock Combo category. Mr. Ryan Haig.
A little nervous going after the junior. So I think this is the 4 out of 6 years finishing second. One of these years I want to get there. I think my wife, my 2 kids, my mom and dad. A lot of fun. Taking this off the house, whole history through. You guys put on really appreciate it. Thanks, sir.
All right, Jeremy Duncan also finished the season with 1 class win, 1 runner-up finish, but 3 valuable round wins during the season pushed him ahead in the combo championship. Your 2019 Quick Fuel Super Stock Combo champion, driving the silver wheel standing Super Stock Camaro, Mr. Jeremy Duncan.
All right, well, first I want to thank Quick Fuel for supporting the class, Don Kennedy and Haggerty for supporting it. It's definitely needed. We put back into the program. That's great. I want to thank our competitors. I've won on a divisional level, I've won on a national level, I've won division championships, and it's tough to win at Ball Green as it is to do any of that stuff, including the points championship. So it's a battle. It's quite fun. It was really fun to come down to the championship with Ryan, his dad and my dad. We were up racing each other and get to race him. And Ryan would text me, call me, harass me, talk trash, tell me that it was rained out, canceled, just about every week. So, quick story about Ryan. 2008, we were in Chicago racing an NHRA division race. And I don't know what happened, but his dad left me. And so we had to give him a ride home from Chicago. And we probably should have left him up there, but we did bring him back. So it was a great time. Thank you, Ryan. I want to thank my family. Couldn't do it without them. I want to thank Bowling Green and the staff, Brock, Dallas and his family is great. I got to thank my father because this is really a team championship. I get to come up here, grab the checks and trophies, and it's really, I couldn't do it without him. Wouldn't do it without him. And I'll see you guys at the race next week.
going to switch gears a little bit, get some door prizes away. I'm going to let Charlotte do a little bit of it.
All right. Clayson, come here. Come to work, come here. All right, pull out your tickets. We got a lot of cool stuff yet to get away. Go back up.
Come on, man.
Give me a ticket. All right, pull your tickets out. We're going to let you choose the prize you want. Finishers were, and you got checks up here if you're here. We had a tie for the 5th place finish with Darrell Parrish Jr. and Tyler McMillan. 4th place finisher was Mr. Taylor Bowling. If you're here, come on up. 3rd place in the Hilltop Pond and Lawn Pro category, Thomas Clippen. Come on up, Thomas. And our runner-up in the Hilltop Pond and Lawn Pro category, Music City Raceway, Mr. Roger Johnson Jr. All right, Roger could not be here tonight. Our champion for 2019, and I believe this is back-to-back years, right? In the Hilltop Pond and Lawn Pro category with 4 wins and 3 runner-up finishes, Mr. Buford Rediker.
Everything that I bumped the floor off from. I borrowed a truck from Doug one night when my car was off the line.
Trump.
To all my friends that I bumped gas off from, I bumped the ride one night from Doug over when my car was off the line. I really got lucky the first of the season. I won the season over with the car. I had a new car, really dialed in. So I kind of had an advantage off the start, but that's really good luck. After that, I got my own big end of the season. So I'm looking forward to next year, maybe if I can do it again. Thank you.
Thank you, take a picture. There you go. Load it up. I don't know if that's all going to fit the Volkswagen. I thought that was good. It would fit the Volkswagen.
Moving on to the Beach Bend Raceway AT Innovation Pro ET category. Top 8 points finishers. 8th place Clayton Clark. 7th place Greg Carter. 6th place Timmy Elliott. 5th Logan Kirby. 4th Larry Key. 3rd place Big Earl Talley. Come on up.
I got to sit here.
This year's Pro ET runner-up, Mr. Tom Flowers, driving that good-looking Red Camaro, won Best Field car. Well, the 2 runner-up finishes in Pro ET this year and finished runner-up in the points. Mr. Tom Flowers.
Well, I had a few friends that encouraged me to run pro this year for Old Bill and Big Earl, Adam, Josh. Y'all said the bottom floor was easy. Y'all lied.
AT category this year, driving the Malibu wagon to 4 class wins during the season, one of which was during the Kentucky State Championship race in September, taking home a cool Wally plaque. Your 2019 ATM Innovations Pro ET champion, Mr. Adam Klein.
Thank you.
Moving right into Quick Fuel Technology Super Pro at Beach Bend Raceway. Top 8 points finishers, Teddy Barlow, Jeff Gregory, Randy Rice, Wendell Klein, Trance Baker, and Tony Gardner. If you're here, come on up. Adam Klein spent the last part of the season chipping away at Eric's points lead, but came up short with 2 semifinal finishes on the season. Adam Klein, your second place finisher, Quick Fuel Super Pro. Mr. Derek Adams had a devastating points chase during the 2018 season where he found himself with a chance to win going into the last race of the season. But he redeemed himself this year. Adams finished the season with 2 class wins, a runner-up finish, and clinched the 2019 Quick Fuel Super Pro Class Championship.
Yeah, I just want to thank my mom and dad for all they do, helping my brother, my grandpa, and the boys, and everybody else. Thank you.
All right, that brings us up to our final category for Music City Raceway. Our Quick Fuel Technology Super Pro category. If you're here, we have checks for the top 8 finishers. Coming in number 8 was Steve Parks. Number 7 is Kenneth Ross. Number 6 is Randy Rice. You're here, come on up. Number 5, Anthony Short. Come on up, Anthony. Finishing in 4th place was Mr. Tucker Parrish. I don't believe Tucker's here now. Finishing in 3rd place was Mr. Perky Douglas. Come on up, Perky. Perky Douglas. He sure is fun to watch. Yeah. All right. In the Quick Fuel Technology pro class. Our runner-up, second position this year, goes to Mr. Daniel Gray. Come on up, Daniel. Daniel got hot this year. He had 3 wins during the year. And you never knew, he was always down there in the money. Every week he's down. We'll get it next week. Congratulations, Daniel.
I'd like to thank everybody had a bunch of amazing competition and just incredible races. I want to thank my dad. He supports me every week, and I just want to thank God.
All right. This year's Quickfield Technology Super Pro Champion for Music City Raceway with 5 final round appearances, 3 wins, and 2 runners-up, Mr. Tommy Neely.
Big Tom.
Congratulations, Tommy. My sweetheart.
Everybody hear me all right? Yeah. All right, first thing I want to do, I want to thank God, because without God, this would not be possible. Some more key people I want to thank. I want to thank Brandon, Marion, Peanut, Kurt's Automotive, Skip Bailey at ACI Converters, Brian Allen at AFS Race Cars. All those people are key in my racing program, and I really appreciate all of them. Some more people that are very special to me. I'd like to thank my mom and dad, my brother Tim, for always being very supportive. I'd like to thank my wife Angela and my son Evan. Without them, this wouldn't be possible, but they help me keep the program rolling and keep the dream rolling. So I appreciate them very much. Best wife, best son man could ask for. I'd like to thank John Bradford, John's family to me. He's been there from day one. Without John, this wouldn't be possible either. When my car went down, he said, "Here, take this drag and go." John, thank you. I appreciate all you do for me. Last, but absolutely not least, my Uncle Donnie Neal. At 14 years of age, Donnie come up to me and he said, "Hey, it's time for you to learn how to do this." I said, "Okay." So it just took off from there. And for the last 30 years, anytime I needed help, needed something, needed somebody, Donnie's been that man. Donnie, I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Thank you. Regardless of what class you run or whatever, that we can all agree on in here. No family is like racing family. I'm honored to be a part of it. Thank you all very much. All right, got just a couple of special awards left and then a slideshow to finish tonight. Moving to Beach Bend Raceway Summit ET Series Driver of the Year. Nominees include Anthony Short, Hunter Davis, Jerry Woods,
Adam Klein, Derek Adams, and Jeremy Duncan. The Summit ET Series Driver of the Year, Mr. Hunter Davis.
Gosh, I wasn't expecting this one, but thank you for everybody voting. Good year, but I don't know. I guess the junior racing team driver of the year. And my dad can't go with it.
All right, Music City Raceway, our next category is Summit ET Series Driver of the Year. The nominees are Tommy Neely, Shelby Thurman, Anthony Short, Neil Buchman, Daniel Gray, and Jeff Popal. Literally don't know who it is. Charlotte, who is our voted upon Summit ET Series Driver of the Year?
Tommy Neely.
It was good. This one got a roll. Congratulations.
I didn't come prepared for this, so I just simply want to say thank you all to the votes. This is very, very special to me, and I appreciate everyone who voted for me, and also just all the kind words throughout the whole year. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
All right, the last award from Beach Bend Raceway tonight, very special award. Person of the Year. Person of the Year, someone that's always there to help whoever needs to be helped, and always a good person to have at the racetrack. This year's nominees: Tony Walden, Lee Tanner, Joe Morris, Brock Porter, Clayton Clark, and Pam Gregory. This year's Person of the Year at Beach Bend Raceway, Mr. Lee Tanner. And he'll be right back.
Check, check. Hey, somebody knocking that door, you Lee out here? You want to go over there and you do it? Okay. All right, we're going to go to our next award. Hey, don't anybody tell him. When he comes out, do not tell Lee, okay? Don't tell him out. Brock, he's going to be in the men's room. Okay. All right. Somebody's like that. Okay. Our Person of the Year, last award, do not tell him when he comes out. The nominees for Music City Raceway Person of the Year in Charlotte, I can't say enough about this. This is really something that racers and everybody recognize. And, this is a person, a special person, helps the racing community, et cetera. You know what I'm saying. Nominees are Tommy Parker, Money Martin, Troy Meeks, Lee Tanner, Nina Bishop, and Don Hannigan. Are you sure that's right? Positive? Either way.
I could give this to any one of the people on that list because they all do a lot for racing for all of us. This year's Person of the Year, Music City Raceway, Nina Bishop.
Who's doing the Facebook post? Oh, who's doing the post? Congratulations, Nina.
She's an announcer. I know she has to speak.
No, it's different whenever you're upstairs. Nobody can see my face. But thank you all for voting for me. I really appreciate it. I've been on racing my entire life. And to be able to enjoy this every Saturday with my racing family is just wonderful. So thank you.
All right, congratulations, Nina. If you don't follow Nina on Facebook, you better do it because she's got all kinds of cool stuff she posts about the racetracks. All right, we got one plaque here. Mr. Lee Tanner. He's still in the bathroom. Okay. He picked the most inopportune time to go to the bathroom. All right. Okay. We got one more special thing for you tonight. We want everybody to enjoy it. When Lee comes out, we'll bring him up here. But in the meantime, Brock and Rick have put together a whole bunch of pictures and a tribute to the 2019 racing season. So Brock's going to turn out the lights and y'all enjoy it.
We'll leave the lights on in the back.
We go home, we meant to do this earlier. This year we know we lost Doug Gregory very unexpectedly. We lost Jimmy Pendleton at Beach Bend. Who else did we lose this year that we've not thought about? Anybody? Remember those families in your prayers tonight. Thank you everybody for coming. We look forward to seeing you in just a week and a day at Music City Raceway. We all look forward to a great 2020.